My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for The Flash. And this is episode number 4, and the episode is titled Going Rogue. Now, this episode, first part of this episode, has the Flash stopping a robbery of an armored truck, which is being robbed by a gang of 4 people. But they were eventually able to shoot the guard, which Barry decides to save him, take him to the hospital, then to chase them down. Then eventually, at his actual job, he starts investigating on it, which he was able to identify the leader to Joe as Leonard Snark. And then eventually when Barry goes to, eventually finds out that Felicity Smoke is there. So, yeah. You definitely get to see some, some stuff. I mean, not really what we saw in the season 2 mid-season finale, but yeah, you can definitely tell. I mean, they seem like they're right for each other, but they just don't feel that way towards each other. But eventually, Leonard decides to up his game when a guy had stolen a couple weapons from Star Labs that was made by Cisco. It's kind of like a freeze gun. But eventually he takes on the Flash, and yeah, the Flash was got hurt. So when he goes back to Star Labs, explain everything. He finds out the truth that Cisco made the weapon, and it was specifically made to take him down. And he was upset, especially for the fact that a man lost his life because he wasn't prepared. So it was perfectly normal for Barry's outrage. I mean, I think anyone in his position would feel the same way. And I would be furious as hell. Because, I value human life. But eventually, Barry, they were able to track him down. Barry was able to go after him again. Still not really truly prepared to him, but yeah. But he could have gotten killed. But thanks to Felicity talking to Cisco and Caitlin, convincing them to go be there for him, they were able to sort of trick Captain Cold, which Cisco gave him the name, but they allowed him to get away, but he still had the weapon and the diamond he had. Yeah, and that's pretty much it on the episode. There was some stuff with Cisco and Harrison, which he's like, "Don't you ever do that again," which I think that Harrison, he knows more about the future than what we've seen, because I think he's talking about he doesn't want Cisco to die because he's meant for something greater. That's my little theory. But towards the end of the episode, Leonard, I guess, went to his one of his old partners. Pretty much, it set up another one of the Flash's rogues. So I'm not going to say it in case you haven't seen the episode, because, yeah. But I have to say, after seeing this episode, I really did enjoy this episode, considering the fact that, one, this is my favorite Flash villain, so I was really looking forward to it. I mean, some people could be kind of disappointed for the fact that he does not have powers, but when you think about it, he didn't originally have powers until the New 52 reboot. So, I mean, it's perfectly understandable, and maybe eventually down the line, he could have actual powers. So, but definitely, when it comes to villains, Flash has some freaking awesome villains. Next to Batman, he's got the awesome, extensive villains. But, I'm looking forward to the rest of the season. I guess there's 9 episodes next week, so there won't be an episode until the 11th, which, kind of that sort of is going to free up a Tuesday because I also review Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well. But like I said, definitely looking forward to seeing what the rest of this season kind of brings out, because this show, I would say this show is now my new top favorite TV show. I would have to say, when it comes to comic book shows, especially, it would be like one of my favorites. I mean, Walking Dead probably would come in second with the fact of them improving this season, but definitely looking forward to seeing what other villains that we're going to see that we haven't seen confirmations for, because they're not going to tell us everything, because that's spoiling it to a super extensive level. But definitely looking forward to the Flash Arrow crossover episode, which I believe it's going to be a two-part episode. I guess it's first going to start in the Flash and then continues in Arrow. And I guess this would be each show's mid-season finale. So it's definitely something to look forward to on both mid-season finales of The Flash and Arrow. But that's pretty much it on my review. Let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts and opinions on it were. I mean, like, did you like it or did you dislike it, and whatever. And also, they did officially confirm Gorilla Grodd coming to The Flash. My prediction, Grodd could be a main villain for a season of The Flash. Because, he's that big of a villain, in my opinion. When it comes to The Flash, I would say he's a big enough villain to be a season villain when it comes to The Flash. Especially what I've seen in his storyline in New 52, in one of the early storylines for The Flash. But, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. But, as always, my name's Jimmy, and until next time, bye.